What's up everyone? Welcome back to another video. Today, I'm training probably for the first time an actual hardcore session. I'm training for the first time on my new cable pulley table for arm wrestling, which was gifted to me by a good friend of mine who had it made. It's sort of modeled after the Krasimir Kostadinov pulley, and I'm super amped. This is a great addition to how I train, and I'm excited. I think it's going to be a means by which I really level up, and I'm going to essentially be doing a more back pressure orientated volume day, which is I guess I'm calling it my Toproll build. It's going to be a lot of volume, a lot of exercises focused on what is necessary for top rolling. And will this change over time? Yes. Is it perfect? No, I'm still experimenting, but I'll post the top sets of every workout that I do. There'll be multiple sets leading up to that. I'm doing threes for top sets today, and I hope you guys can enjoy. And just before we transition into that, I just have some advice for you guys. Weight training is important in arm wrestling. It is really a means by which you can have a great boost in your game. If you're just showing up to practice every week, every second week, you're going to get stronger. And actually that's the bread and butter of every arm wrestling training program. It's table time. That's what you should be focusing on. That's really what your training should revolve around. And weight training is something good to slot in there next to your rehab and your table time that can really elevate you, take you up a level. I must just say though, lots of guys think they can neglect table time because of that. And unless you are astronomically stronger than all the other guys in your area, unless you have no clubs in your area where there are arm wrestlers there who can push you, weight training really shouldn't be your focal sort of center point in all that you do. You should be focusing on table time, and this should complement that and come alongside it. So that would be my advice to you. You probably see me using weights a lot here, but I arm wrestle every week. We have practice on Thursdays, and I do rehab around those practices. So we had a practice last Thursday, and I got this pulley table last week Wednesday. I didn't use it until now for a serious session. I've used it for rehab, but I haven't had a session on it yet. Why? Well, because I prioritized my practice on Thursday, and I was, of course, like you are after every practice, I was sore. And so what did I do? Rehab Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. This is the fourth day after arm wrestling practice. It's Monday now, and I only feel good enough now to do a session. Mondays are sort of my allocated days to train with weights. But they're not my main day. Even now, you see it's on a Monday because I know Thursday is coming and I hope to be recovered by Thursday for arm wrestling. So for table time. So that would be my advice to you guys. If you're going to see some real gains, this is going to change your game. It's going to help you, but it's not the main thing. And so yeah, you guys, I hope you can enjoy this compilation and enjoy some of that advice. It's I got some Pepsi here because I agree with Miss Gasparini. You know, guys always ask me, like, David, bro, how do you get so strong? Like, how are you so strong so quickly? I'm like, I drink Pepsi Max, bro. What can I say? Back pressure. Let's do this. It is 32, maybe 33.5 kilo if I count the loading pin. For 3. Let's see if we can do it. Probably a bit easy, but I'll call it there. Okay, so high cup multi-spinner, I'm supposed to, it's not actually a part of this training program usually. I'm supposed to have, sort of be doing from a high angle with sort of, I guess, a wrist wrench, I mean just a spinner handle, but my little brother is going to Worlds and I gave him that to use. So we're making Julia. This is actually part of a different training program when I train for my hook. But here we go. We're going to be training for, yeah, I guess sort of a high hook here. Let's see if I can do it. This is 21.75 kilograms, which is quite a bit. I don't know. I'm very weak on this movement, so let's see how it goes. That was hard. You know, like in these movements, it's always easy to get the second and third rep, at least in comparison to the first. The first one, budging that first one is always tough. But I'll write that in the book. I track all my lifts in that book. It's important to be regimented. But yes, onto the next one. Okay, pronation this time. See how we do. This one's gonna be tough. You'll notice with the first back pressure one, the rep was got it up, dead stop, got it up, dead stop, and for the three. But that's not going to be a common thing. For the back pressure, I'll do that, but I don't think I'll do it for anything else. And you'll see why. I mean, with the back pressure, I think the reason why I'm not going to do that is because I think that's going to be most important off the ready go. And so that's why I go for the dead stop. But with pronation, like I don't think it's still going to be important in that way. But I'm thinking about my pronation holding up in the long term. It's not necessarily like off the go. Now, I don't know if any of this actually matters, but I'm just looking for consistency. That's the important thing about this training, but let's do it. Okay, this is 33.5 kilograms, not counting the loading pin, so maybe 34, I don't know. I'll weigh the loading pin at some point. That was a bit too easy. Let's add weight. Okay, we have 35 kilos on now. Let's see if we can get this. I'm feeling a bit in the old joints, but let's go for it. Okay. That was also a bit easy. I think I'm gonna have to go up again. 40 kilograms. Yeah, I did just take a 5 kilo jump, but I think we'll work on this one. I'm gonna rewatch the video to see the form breakdown. But let's have a look. Okay, rise. I always love seeing Michael Todd do this, you know, him and his wife. The riser. Back pressure riser lift. So we're training on riser. Important part of any Toproll. In many ways, a determining factor when both guys are doing a posting Toproll. But let's see, 20 kilograms. I don't count the loading pin. Let's see what happens. Way too easy. Okay, I wouldn't usually advise this, but it's getting quite late into the training session. I've gone up 5 kilograms, so we're 25 now on a for your riser. Like, 1 kilogram actually makes an astronomical difference. So like a massive difference. So let's see if I even get this. But riser 25 kilo. That was a push. That was a push. It was a bit too much. I was right to tell you not to do it. Okay, guys, haven't really. Sorry, my sleeve keeps getting caught in this metal, but yeah, haven't really done much side pressure. Well, actually, I really haven't done any side pressure training in the time that I've been arm wrestling at all, just because I never really had the equipment to do it. So getting into it now. It's a Toproll day after all. So let's see. Gonna try and do this sort of that wrap that sort of starts here. Grip it like that. Go around the wrist and sort of have it secure there. Let's see how this goes. Got 25 kilos on. Let's see. Ooh. That's enough. Oh. Okay. 25 kilograms. I think final set of the night regardless. The elbow's feeling a bit tender. So I will be stopping it there, but yeah, we'll be able to work on this lift the following week. I guess it's possible to do it without rotating through the pronation. You can kind of lose it and kind of end up doing like this, which is of course cheating, but it's important to try and finish like that. But yeah, listen guys, that wraps up the video. I hope you enjoyed it. God bless. I hope you have a great week, and I hope that for those of you who follow the Lord, the word of Christ dwells in you richly as you worship Him, offering your body and your life up as a sacrifice. Remember guys, those who lose their lives will save it.